Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
Hello and happy Sunday. Let's see. We have D&D this evening like normal. I have a lot of my planning done for this next week. I don't have all of my social media scheduled out, so that'll be something on the agenda for tonight. I'm trying to do a better job scheduling that out because honestly, the less time I'm on social media, the better I feel. I also want to there's a bit of a caveat there because I also use social media to connect with others. And so I also feel better when I'm on social media. So it really just depends on what I end up seeing. Does that make any sense? But aside from scheduling out social media, I'm hoping to do a bit of writing this evening on Trial of Flame and Wings. I am 80,000 words into my draft. I know exactly where we're headed. We're on the downhill slide to the end of the book. I am excited because that's where all of this action is, and that's really what kicks off the remainder of the series. So I'm really excited to get started on it. Man, I'm so glad I am back to writing books about kick-ass women. Let's be real. I really need some angry feminine energy in my life these days. Not just that, I need angry feminine energy where the woman comes out and actually holds her own. And not that women don't hold their own, I think we do, but place where a woman can just trailblaze, nothing gets in her way, and can take everything down and everybody recognizes it. So I'm excited for this book. So other than that, I am just out here getting June on a walk. In a little bit, we'll start dinner plans, and then it'll be D&D time, and I'll be able to sit down and start working on stuff. So I'm excited. It's been a nice day, though. Finn and I built a lot of Legos this afternoon, which was, I think, in some ways more fun for me than for him. That is kind of like a creative thing, and so I had a really good time doing it as well. So it was nice. It's been a really nice weekend, just kind of low-key hanging around. Yeah, I am glad for it. I'm glad that it was not busy the way that we had kind of hoped for initially. It has been very nice. Hi, hello. It's Monday. It is, what is it? It's 10:30. I have already done a lot of things. We dropped Finn off at school. We went on a run. I got all showered and cleaned up and ready for the day. And I've already edited for my client that I'm working with. So I've already done the editing for today. So now, 10:30 before lunch, I am going to settle in and we are going to start working on Trial of Flame and Wings. I set a goal for myself. I would love to write 10K words this week. That would put me awfully close to finishing the book. And I know the ultimate goal was to finish writing Trial of Flame and Wings by the end of January. So that is what we are doing. Trying to get as close to that as possible. If I need to trickle into February, I can, but February is dedicated towards editing that book and starting outlining and prep for writing Curse of Wings and Darkness. So, not Curse of Wings and Darkness, Curse of Blood and Sight, book 2 in that series. Oh my goodness. So, I would really, really like to stick to that timeline because, one, it puts me ahead in case I have to slow down once my licensing comes through to start working as an LPC candidate. So I want to give myself plenty of space if I need to devote more time to that, because I'm sure there will be a little bit of a learning curve. I've already learned quite a bit before going into this, so I feel good, but I'm sure that there will be some part of the process that requires a little bit more of my time, especially like getting started and established in my own office with new clients. So I want to allow space to do that at a comfortable pace and not feel like I'm suddenly rushing for time. So if I can get ahead and really make the most of editing and outlining in February, then I think that will put me in a really good position in case I need the time. So that is why I want to have this book, Trial and Flame and Wings, completely written by February so that I can kind of take a load off, because drafting takes a lot more of my focus and manpower than like editing does and my read-throughs. So it'll give me more space and more time to do things, because editing always goes a whole lot quicker, of course it does, than drafting a book. So that'll be really, really nice. And then I won't have to come back around to writing until for like another month or two when I start Curse of Blood and Sight, because I'm also scheduling that a little bit ahead, because that doesn't come out until October. But I mean, you see, it's all in the same vein of thought. It takes me about 6 months from the end of writing a book to get it to publication. Really like 7 months total if I'm writing a book in a month for the entire process, but 6 months for publication. So I'm trying to give myself the time and the space to do that without stressing myself out. Also, something else to report. A few days ago, I guess it was Wednesday, so not quite a week yet, but on Wednesday, I posted a video about how my marketing is changing a little, in part due to the TikTok ban. So I've actually been posting less, and I'm starting to look at analytics and plan to do a bit of paid marketing as needed. But I'm happy to report that posting less has not really had that much of an impact on my sales, at least not yet. It hasn't. So I'm hoping to track that, and hopefully I'll be able to tell that my thoughts are correct, and that if I just put more time into creating the content that I enjoy, and posting once at least daily, and not worrying so much about posting as much as possible, that I'll be able to keep up with it more. And I'm going to be sticking to more of the pillars of what my entire publishing is built on, which is like authenticity. I want to engage more with my readers online also, and so that leaves a lot more space for that. So I'll keep you guys updated on that, but so far so good. And the sales are still there. Also, speaking of sales, let's get inside the house. I'm freezing. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Curse of Wings and Darkness is part of a free book day for the bookwormlovers.com stuff your Kindle romance book blast. That's a whole mouthful, isn't it? But basically, Curse of Wings and Darkness will be free tomorrow, and tomorrow only, in its ebook form. So that's super fun. I am excited for that, to see how many sales I get from that. Or not so much sales, but how many downloads, because right now it's just book one out, but who knows, maybe it'll result in some pre-orders. So we have that going on as well. So now that we are inside, right, Junjun? Now that we are inside, it's time to get back to writing. Oh my goodness. How am I going to write 10K this week? Why did I decide that was a good idea, guys? Why? So we are outside again. I was only kidding just a little bit about the whole 10K thing. I do think I can do it, but also now I am like, I don't know. I'm looking at how much time I really need to buckle down and commit, and I really do want to, but now I'm stressing about whether or not I have the actual time. It'll be fine. I can do 10K this week. I'm sure I can. It's only double what I've been doing. I am ridiculous. Why do I do these things to myself? Anyway, we are outside again. I had lunch. It's about 12:30-ish. And I've been writing. I've gotten a good bit done. I got a little stuck. Honestly, sometimes when I'm writing, I get too caught up in like crafting the perfect sentence and crafting the perfect scene when really I should just write it. And then I can always come back and edit, and fine tune the wording. I just need to get things down on paper. And that is what I've been doing with this scene because I want it to hit so hard. I want it to be like very clear what I'm trying to get across. I want it to be really powerful. It's a powerful moment and it's just lacking a little something. But I feel like if I came back during editing and read it with fresh eyes, maybe I would know what that something is. So what I need to do is I need to just write it and move on because I know where things go from here, but I'm just getting caught up in trying to make this one thing as perfect as possible. So that is where things have slowed down for me. And that's honestly why I feel pretty confident that I can write 10K this week because I know exactly where the story is going. And if I just don't get too hung up in making it perfect, things will flow really easily and I'll be able to write a lot. But I need to let go right now of trying to write the perfect book because that's what editing is for. Editing is for refining and making everything come together smoother. I just need to set the foundation first, and that's what writing draft 1 is. So that is my little spiel, I guess, of letting go of that. So in a moment, after Junjun is done wandering the yard, we will go back in and I am going to get to writing. The plan is to hopefully get through this little scene of mine that is taking me so long, and then I will be able to move on into something new. I would really like to finish this chapter before I have to go get Finn this afternoon. So that is my goal, to at least finish writing this one chapter. Holy moly, June, you're awfully barky today. Okay. Whew. Got hair in my mouth. Holy crap. All right, I think we're good to go. Here we go to write 10K. Woo! It's Wednesday. I am currently stuck. There we go. I was stuck on a dog leash. Woo! I am home. I flip-flopped some of my days that I went into the counseling office because I was not feeling super great yesterday. So I just reversed the days that I went in. I normally go in Tuesday, Thursday, but this week I am going into the office Wednesday, Thursday. So I went in this morning. It was really nice. Got a little bit of work done. I also finalized the final chapters of Trial of Flame and Wings. I really fleshed out, I sat down and I wrote out the details of the remaining chapters more because I don't outline. You guys know that. I fall in the middle. I don't outline very much. But I needed something to do and I needed to better gauge how much time we're looking at to finish this book. And so I sat down and I wrote out the final chapters. So we are almost done with Trial of Flame and Wings. So I got that done, a little bit of admin stuff, and now I am home. It is kind of a gray, rainy day. It's one of those where I really just want to drink coffee the entire day and read a book or write. These are perfect writing days. So that is actually what I am hoping to do. I technically need to edit, so I might edit here in a little bit over lunch, read my chapter. That way I have that done, because I did not do that this morning like I had planned. I ended up outlining instead. So we did that. And yeah, so that is where we currently are for the morning. I am in kind of like a strange headspace. I feel extremely grateful and I am like astonished. So I'm still in the middle of that like astonishment phase, because yesterday was the Stuff Your Kindle romance day. And so there was that event. My book was included in that event. And as of when I looked this morning, I have like 5,300 orders just on KDP, which is Kindle. So I am really astonished, because that is over 5,000 people who chose my book this month. And I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know what to think about it. And yes, some of that is like the free download period. That was yesterday, because it's only yesterday that the book was free. However, regardless of like the income that brings in and the amount I earned from KDP this month, that is over 5,000 people who chose my book because they want to read it. 5,000 people just in January who thought my book was good enough to pick up and either download to their Kindle or order the paperback. That's crazy. Holy. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I have no words, guys. So I've had like a smile ever since last night when I saw those numbers tick, 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 tick all day, up, up, up. And then just like, I don't know, realizing that my changes in marketing are working. I feel better as a result from those two. I'm working less. I'm finding time to do more things I enjoy, and it's still paying off for me in really big ways. And the growth is still upwards like it was before, while doing just a little less. So I'm feeling really good. I've had this smile on my face all morning and all of last night when I think about it, because it just feels really nice to have put so much work in, not just the last few years as I like became published, but my entire life really, into fine-tuning my craft, learning how to be a really good writer, experimenting with storytelling ever since I was a kid. It's just been a lot of time and work that has gone into this, that honestly, up until like pretty recently, has been mostly for free. Kind of the whole starving artist thing. And so I am just so glad that it's starting to come to fruition, because I have been in such a bad headspace, because it feels so much with everything going on in the world right now, in our country and such. It is like, I've gotten so many people, I don't know. I felt for the longest time that hard work doesn't actually pay off anymore, and that it strictly is about your circumstances. And I still believe that to an extent, but it's just been a really long time coming, and I am just extremely proud and thankful that I have 5,000 readers this month. Okay, I'm gonna stop gushing over it. I need to eat some lunch. June and I are gonna get inside, gonna eat some lunch, transition to editing for my client, and then I think we'll move on to coming back to writing Trial of Flame and Wings. I would love to knock out an entire chapter again today like I did yesterday. I actually don't know exactly what my word count is. I know I'm getting close to 90,000 words though. My goal again for this week is 10K, because that'll put me really close to the end. And I know that I've already surpassed 5,000 for the week. It is Wednesday. So if I can keep this momentum like I've had, then 10K will be easily achievable for the rest of this week. So I am feeling very positive. Positivity is powerful. That has been my mantra for 2025. Positivity is powerful. There are good people and good things out there awaiting us if we just are willing to see past the negativity, to see the light. So that is what I am doing. But anyway, let's go inside. Let's figure out some lunch, shall we? Whew. Happy Friday. Good morning. It is not even 9 o'clock yet, and I'm already getting ready to make another pot of coffee. In my defense, it was a half pot what I made before. So, but yes, I have already had an entire one of these of coffee. I am dragging pretty intensely this morning. It has gotten worse as the week has gone. I've been tired all week. I think I've already told you guys that even, but it's definitely gotten worse as the week has gone. And I have had a really difficult time, one, staying awake at like 8 p.m. Also, keeping awake and active throughout the day and waking up. So if we needed any kind of sign that I am just sleep deprived, that would be it. Alrighty, another pot of coffee is brewing. I need to do some dishes real fast. The laundry is finishing up, and the plan is to write as much as possible today because I am still hoping, fingers crossed, to hit 10K this week. I'm only like halfway to that goal right now, to be entirely honest, but it will be okay. We will find a way, hopefully without being sleep deprived, because honestly, in the past, what I have done is I would just push through and get it done, but that means I would be extremely tired, and that cycle never ends when I'm in that mode. I just continually push through, and I don't want to do that. I'm not about doing that anymore. Hence like me changing some of my strategies for marketing, and I'm on social media less as a result because I'm not marketing throughout the day every day like I used to. So I would used to hop on to post stuff throughout the day, and so I'd see comments and stuff and keep up, and I'm not doing that anymore, which is honestly a good thing for me because it's taken a load off my brain. I'm able to focus on things where I'm like adding value to areas that are more important to me and get me further, really. So rather than pushing the boulder up the hill, so to speak, I am in a truck now and the truck's pushing it up and I am just sitting back and pushing the gas pedal. So it's a lot less work and I am happy for that, but tired. Right, so dishes are done, coffee is brewing. I am going to come back and get some coffee and then we are on to writing. Okay, do it again. Do it again. Is it funny?
Wait, Mama, what is Minions?
It is Minions. You didn't know what that was? Happy Saturday. I am dressed for the day, mostly in athletic gear because we have 2 birthday parties that we are attending. We have one midday and then one this afternoon. And the one at this afternoon is at a cheer gym. So there will be like inflatables, bounce tracks and stuff, tumble tracks. So it'll be fun, but I went ahead and I dressed for the events. So I wrote over 5,000 words yesterday. I haven't had a 5K day in a very long time. So I am extremely excited. So I am actually over my goal of writing 10K words for the week. So I know at the beginning of the week, I was kind of lamenting, like, why did I even set this goal? I know why I set that goal, because it would get me almost to the end of the book. I still have like some of the final things to wrap up. I still have like 5 chapters left of this dang book, but we have hit 10K. So my goal of finishing Trial of Flame and Wings by the end of January has not happened because now it is February 1st, but we are getting there, and I am really pleased with where this story is and where it is going. I really don't think there's developmental edits to really be done. I feel really good about where the story is. I had a lot of that already fleshed out before I started because I was thinking on this book while I was publishing other things for almost a year. So I feel like it'll just be really like copy editing and stuff that I'll be working on, just fine-tuning sentence structure and things. And then we can do professional edits and we'll be on to publication. So I think it's gonna come together really quick. So I'm not too worried about it. February, the goal is to finish the cover design. I think I already have it finalized. I just need to sit down and play with things because I have 2 ideas for like font choices, and I want to see which one I like the best. It's the same font. It's just some Photoshop things, adding dimension. So just need to sit down and decide which one I like better. But that's really the biggest thing in February, finishing the book, getting cover design elements done, and do a cover reveal, and then we'll be on towards publication. So I am super excited. So yeah, Saturday, I wanted to update you guys on that because I did hit the 10K for the week, which is awesome. And yeah, it's gonna be a good Saturday, celebrating dear friends, playing, and just enjoying the day. Woo, it's actually not bad out here. It's Sunday. I am dressed for a run, so we will do that shortly. I am excited. It's gonna be a good day. It's been a really nice weekend. We had a lot of fun yesterday. Had 2 birthday parties we went to. It was a good time. And then Alex and I just had kind of like a date night in, movie night. It was really nice. We haven't had time in like a couple of weeks to sit down and talk, just the 2 of us, at least not like that was interrupted because we were extremely tired. So it was nice for us not to be overly tired and to enjoy the time together. So it's been a really good weekend overall. We do have our D&D group tonight, and then this upcoming week I don't think is quite as busy as this last one was. I think it evens out a bit. I am really in party planning mode for Finn now because Finn's birthday is coming up pretty soon. So I have a lot of like mom things to do. I also want to gear up and better focus on all this LPC stuff. I've emailed again yesterday to ask about my background check. If you don't know, I had to, in order to start the process towards getting my LPC license, I had to get a state and a federal background check, including the fingerprints. The state one came back pretty quickly. I sent them both the first week of December, but I am still waiting on the federal one, and I sent it the first week of December, and it is now the first week of February. So it has been a very long time. I have emailed several times. I've actually redone the background check in a couple different forms, and so I asked just to like clarify timelines and see what would maybe be quickest, because the next option would be driving somewhere to go have that done. And so depending on what they say, I may end up just doing that because I really want to start this process ASAP so I can start working as a therapist finally. So hopefully we will get there soon. So really those are my focuses for this week. That and writing more of Trial of Flame and Wings, of course. I would love to finish that book this week because I am almost near the end. I have maybe like 5 chapters left to write. I'm really excited. I love this book. It really is great. I love these characters so much. But that's, I think, it for our planning and everything coming up. So I don't know. Next week's vlog may be a lot of studying and LPC prep, so we will see. But anyway, this is where I'm going to leave you guys because I am going to go on a run and then I have to do all the video editing and stuff and the normal Sunday stuff. So I'm going to leave you guys here. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments what has brought you joy recently. What's something that you've really enjoyed doing or something, I don't know, that's made you feel good this week. And yeah, as always, read books, be kind. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.